Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in again today. I wanted to do a video on some of my favorite Mary Kay products. One of my subscribers, Jennifer Green, recently reached out to me and said, hey, I sell Mary Kay. I would love to send you some products to try. I know that you love our Mattewear foundation, our loose powder. These are items that I've been talking about that I love for some time now, and she just said, I would love for you to be able to try some more Mary Kay products. And Mary Kay is a brand similar to Avon that you can purchase online. You can also purchase through an individual beauty consultant. They have a catalog. It's a really long-standing company. My mom sold Mary Kay back in the 80s and early 90s when I was a little kid. In a nutshell, I just feel like Mary Kay is a really great brand that has a great price point that a lot of people don't talk about. So I'm just going to run through some of the products that either Jennifer sent me or that I have purchased on my own and just share with you like my thoughts on them, sort of like a haul video, but most of the things in this video are things that I really include a link to Jennifer's channel below, as well as all of the names of the products that I used and the prices. I don't have the prices handy right now, but if you're interested, you can always check out Mary Kay's website. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I've talked about a lot before, and I've yet to review this, and I need to do that, and this is the Timewise Mattewear Liquid Foundation. This is a new foundation out by Mary Kay. It came out a few months ago. This is for combination to oily skin, buildable coverage, suitable for sensitive skin, oil-free, non-comedogenic. Basically, it's just a great medium to full coverage foundation. It's fairly long wearing and great for controlling oil. I love it. It's great, and I wear this in the color Beige 3. Hoping to post a longer form review of this soon. The next thing is another thing that I've been loving that I've already talked a lot about, and this is the Mary Kay loose powder, and this was in my favorites for 2011. And I have this in the color Ivory 2. I just love this loose powder because it's finely milled yet offers a nice amount of coverage to top off and set your foundations. I prefer to set my foundations with a loose powder and then touch up with a pressed powder. And I just really like this loose powder because it does really well to absorb oil, looks really natural, and provides a bit of extra coverage. Moving on to some eyeshadows. I'll list all the colors of these below, but I did want to show you these eyeshadows and talk a little bit about the formulation. I really love these Mary Kay eyeshadows. I really think that they're comparable to MAC, to Urban Decay. They're very smooth, they're very pigmented, and very buttery. And I believe the price point is very similar to MAC, maybe a little bit cheaper. Again, I'll put more information in the down bar below. This shimmery copper, amber color is one of my favorites. I really feel like they have a great variety of both shimmery and matte finishes, satin finishes, and I think that these are really age appropriate too. You're not going to find a lot of Mary Kay shadows that have chunky glitter in them. They're really great for like a professional woman who works, or you know, if you work in retail, and even just if you're just a student. I just think that they're really high quality eyeshadows at a great price point. And I have to mention the compact. The compact, you can put like an applicator underneath here if you want. So this flips up, there's a mirror on it, and this is magnetic. So these are really easy to pop out and move around. And this compact also fits blushes, their pressed powders, or their cream to powder foundations as well. So kind of just based on what the size is, you know, you can kind of use these compacts if, say, you wanted to use it for your eyeshadows and then you wanted to pop them back out and put them back in the little plastic holders. You could put blushes in here or whatnot. So speaking of that, the two blushes that I have are here. This one's called Shy, and it's a really pretty pink with a golden undertone. It reminds me a lot of NARS Orgasm, and this is super pigmented. Now that was just one little swipe. Now I'll swatch the other one. This one is a little less pigmented, a little more matte. I'm wearing it today, and it's called Spice. It's like a warm tawny brown color, Spice and Shy. So again, I'll put more information below, but this is an example of how the compact can be used with 2 blushes as opposed to the eyeshadows. And again, I find that these blushes are very comparable to MAC. Some of them are more pigmented than others, like this top one, Shy, is very pigmented. I would say it is comparable to the Tarte Amazonian Clay Longwear blushes and also to NARS blushes, and really at a fraction of the price again. I'm really excited to share a mascara that I've been trying from Mary Kay that I absolutely love, and this is the Lash Love Mascara, and I have it in the color black. It is one of those plastic applicators similar to CoverGirl Lash Blast. But this is a little bit more precise and a little bit easier to get into the lash line. It also reminds me very much the applicator of the Benefit The Real, but I actually like this better than Benefit The Real. The Their Real formula was really drying on my lashes, and I found that it was really hard to remove at night. It did give really good volume, but it was almost like clumpy or too much product. This I found was a lot more separating and defining, yet just as dramatic as that one and easier to remove. So I really prefer this one, and again, it is cheaper. So that's another reason why I like it. If you're into the plastic applicators, I would highly recommend checking this one out. Moving on to some lip products. The first thing is the Satin Lips Lip Mask. This is a lip exfoliator, and I'm obsessed because I had previously been using the Lush Sugar Scrub Lip Scrub, and I just wasn't a fan of it. It was like flaky and chunky, and it just didn't really work for me that well. This one is more of an actual mask. It's white, and it has some fine exfoliator beads inside, and you just put that on your lips, you rub it around a little bit, let it sit for a few minutes, and then you just rinse it off, and I just take my washcloth and wipe it off. It's something that La Femme suggested in one of her videos, and that's why I ordered it and wanted to give it a try. And I have to say, it's my favorite lip stain, especially for winter when I'm, wearing a lot of lip products, but I don't want to have that flakiness. It's really nice. And then afterwards, I like to top it off with my lip balm, and this is the vanilla flavor. This is just a really nice conditioning lip balm. It's clear, it doesn't have a color or anything, but the applicator is really easy to use, and it just partners really well with the exfoliator. I don't really need to show you a swatch because there's no color. A couple more things I wanted to mention, trying not to make this too long of a video. The Mary Kay Acne Treatment Gel. I don't get a lot of active breakouts, but I did have a few on my eyebrow area after I got my brows waxed a couple weeks ago, and I was using this as a spot treatment like on my hairline and around my brows where I was getting some breakouts, and it really helped with just zapping those zits and just getting them to kind of dry up and disappear sooner than they probably would have normally. This is a very, very generous size. It's 1 fluid ounce, and you really have to use the itty bittiest pea-size amount just on the affected areas. And I used that after I cleansed and moisturized my face before I put my makeup on. Moving on to the Mary Kay eye primer. I'm wearing this today, and I have found that it works really well. It has a white base, which is a little bit different than other eye primers I've used. So you have to use the little ittiest bit of it, or else it will make your eyelids look white. The good thing about the white is that it does cancel out redness and discoloration a little bit, but if you blend it out, as you can see, it does blend away clear. Again, just a great kind of stable product. And then the final Mary Kay thing that I've been using and really liking is the black eyeliner, and this is like, comes in a little twist up. And the thing I really like about this is that it's super precise, it's very fine, and it's very smooth and dark. It glides on very easily, but it's not so creamy that it smudges or, drips or anything like that throughout the day. It really just stays in place, and it sets really well. And for me, I like black eyeliner, but I always hate when like the ends of the eyeliners are really chunky. So I've been really enjoying the super precise line of this. So anyways, guys, those were just a few of the Mary Kay products I've been using lately that I've been loving. If you have any questions on these products, just leave me a comment below. Like I said, I'm going to put all the information on pricing below. So anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!